that you, Barbatos? Have you... Wait, you're not. Who dares disturb my afternoon rest? Speak or face my wrath. Wait, you're not the threat. You're the traveler. I hope you have not come to spare a little training and get a reward while you are at it. No? Then what have you come for, if not the spare of training? I sense that you wanted to ask me of something. Then go ahead. What would you ask of me? You want to surprise Barbatos? Want to give him something, or visit a place that he has not been in? As much as I want to tell you, traveler, I'm afraid to tell you it is classified. Remember that Barbatos is an Archon. As an Archon, he has to hide for what he is, unless he reveals himself in an important manner. But I sense that you wanted to know. So let this be a secret between us. I believe that you are not being followed by the Fatui or any other threats that wants to know. Good. Then let me begin. Have you heard about the Jade Chamber? The chamber with multiple rooms that increases in quantity? It is a sight to behold, and I'm pretty sure that when Barbatos visits the Jade Chamber, he gets an interest in it. And I'm also sure that the mistress who owns the Jade Chamber would gladly welcome you with open arms. I myself have heard about the incidents in Lair. She had to sacrifice her chamber in order to contain the Hydra that tried to flood all of Lair. Well done, I must say. Those Fatui, they don't know what kind of power they're dealing with. Such weak-minded creatures, only to seek powers, only that it will cost them more than they can bargain. Such is the way of the Fatui. You should always be careful when dealing with them. Don't let them persuade you. But perhaps it's not just the Jade Chamber that would interest him. Maybe a gift from the traveler, perhaps? Then have you ever heard about the crystal flower? It is a rare kind and only grows in Dragonspine Peak. But beware, its sheer cold can possibly kill you if you are not prepared. Without heat sources, you will be too much of a match for its cold bliss. You will be finished off before you even get to enter its area. I bet it is much of a better choice to choose the Jade Chamber over the crystal flower. Like I said, the crystal flower is a rare kind, and finding it would take much more effort than you can handle. But by then, you will have to fight enemies and the frost if you want to actually get it. More safe than sorry with the Jade Chamber. Live and let live, or risk your life getting the crystal flower. The last thing I want to hear from Barbatos is lamenting for your loss. It is actually no secret. After last time when I was cranky. I'm sorry about that, by the way. But what you choose is not up to me to debate. You have to choose on your own whether you want to risk your life for one rare flower or live life to the fullest at the Jade Chamber. It seems that you push way too hard even on the commissions. It seems Barbatos is worried about you, especially for what I heard the last time when you got injured in battle pretty badly. Thank goodness you're still alive though, but next time don't come to me when you fall in battle and when Barbatos finds out about your passing. You're saying that it at least gives you a reward. The rewards can be pretty good, but also alluring. It means that you have to push yourself forward in an effort that might be too great to you. One of these days you might find it to be more difficult, one way or another. But I cannot blame you for that. You wanted reward after all, but don't let Barbatos worry you, if he's watching. But I digress. That's all that I can advise you, either the Jade Chamber or the Crystal Flower. But I sense you wanted a conversation. Though I have little time to spare because I have to patrol, I can at least stay for one little bit, for one small chat. Is there anything you want to know? I see. You want to know more about the Grand Shogunate in Inazuma. Very well. She is kind of a lone wolf. She has created her puppet in order to get a little bit on her hand of meditation, so to speak. It is the puppet that controls the situation in Inazuma, while the real deal is spending her time in the eternity. Perhaps that is okay, but that also have left her dull in her blade. She should visit the people more to learn a bit more about what have happened centuries since last she left the world. I am fully aware of your voice that you have shown her the meaning of Inazuma, that things are just like what it should be. That makes her learn a bit more about her people, and also of Inazuma itself. I can understand that she have lost many friends and comrades throughout the years. So it's actually no wonder why she wanted things to be the same. Again, no losses or changes. Though she might have realized that there might be changes in some people and things, but personality and its spirit remains the same. I'm pretty sure that Whenever she spends time with you, she learns more about this world, and possibly one day she might understand. Oh, you want to know what I and Barbatos do in our free spare time? Well, whenever Barbatos comes around here, he usually plays his music. It is soothing for my ears, and it actually makes me feel at ease and makes me relaxed. Otherwise, he hangs around in the tavern in Mondstadt, probably drinking his wine, the dandelion wine, and make mora out of his music. Remember well that he writes poetry about apples, wine, and music. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure it's not much. But to soar in the sky and feel the breeze as we are flying into the air. Perhaps one day I might take you up there and show you the world before your eyes, and perhaps Barbatos will also accompany you and tell you all of what's happening on the ground. All than just that, I think it is time. It has been a good conversation and also been a good time chatting. I have not chatted for a long time since we spared Blade and Tooth when you removed the blood clot on my body. I thank you for that one, by the way. But now it is time for me to fly. I want to see if there are any threats that comes to Mondstadt. And I will punish the evil as soon as it comes and reveals itself. That is my duty after all, even though I almost lost the title to be one of the 4 Guardians, now known as the Stormterror. Remember well what I have told you about the Jade Chamber and the Crystal Flower. What you choose will also be your destiny, and whatever the result becomes, hopefully to you it will be worth it, or not, depending on how you are doing it. But for long overdue, it was a good talk. Fare thee well, traveler, and may the winds guide you.